Okay, hi there, my name is Mel Burgess, and today I'm going to show you a few tricks with Notebook. I'm using Notebook 15, and what I did to start the session is with Notebook, you get this free tool called the recorder, and you can see it's counting away the seconds on me. All I did is click on the red dot here, which made it turn black, and it records everything I do on my computer, including minimizing the recorder. Again, that's found in the smart tools that should automatically launch when you set up Notebook 15 on your computer. I'll show a few tricks with Notebook software. The main tricks that I like to use are using Google to add content to a page. So when I'm setting up my Notebook lessons, I add a page. I drag the page to the side, and I can just get rid of some of this other stuff I've got going here. And now you can see I have the internet. Let me just close that, and I'll just kind of start from scratch. So, all right, so I launch the internet, and I look for a picture of, I don't know, a cougar. And when I bring up images, there they are. That's a nice looking kitty cat. So if I click on it, now remember the full resolution picture is actually found if you click View Image. And I'll just drag this window to the left side. When I do that, I can see my smart notebook on the right, kitty cat on the left, and if I drag it from left to right, there we go, I just added a picture to my page. I'll do that again. I'll add another page to Notebook. I'll go back to the internet. I'll back up a couple steps and start from the beginning, and I'll type Wolverine. Got an animal theme today. And if you do an image search, I don't need Hugh Jackman. I think I'll go for the animal. Here's a nice looking critter. And if you want the full image, remember to click View Image. And it's a National Geographic photo, so it's very good quality. If I drag it onto my page, the image is very large. Notebook, because this image was so large, I can optimize it or keep it the way it was, or optimize it for Notebook. So I'll click Optimize so it's not creating a massive file. There we go. I can minimize this to the tray, and now I've got my. You can see Optimize is not as crystal clear, but I can always resize it a bit smaller, and these are some of the basic maneuvers when you have content in Notebook. You can drag a picture, you can size a picture by dragging the corner. This is what's called a handle. You can rotate a picture, upside down Wolverines. You can even move it from one page to another. So if I want to put this and the cougar together, I can drag it over, and I just dragged it right off page 5. I better go to page 4. There's my very large cougar picture, just too big, so I got to find the bottom corner by dragging it, and I'm scaling it down. So you do this movements where you're dragging towards the middle and moving it around, and I can see on the right hand side the Wolverine picture is down lower, so I'll bring it up by dragging it and then move back up the page, and let's see if I can fit them side by side. There we go. Notebook's pretty easy to add text. You can click anywhere on your page and just start to type. So I typed cougar, I'll click over here and type Wolverine. Text becomes a draggable element. You can drag it around. You can click it. You'll see you have a resize handle to make it bigger. And I can drag Wolverine and click it to resize it and make it bigger. Now let's say you don't want somebody messing with your design, you don't want people moving your pictures anymore, you've got them perfectly. You can click a picture and you get all of these menu items. It's worthwhile taking some time and going through it. So I can lock this picture down, I can lock it in place. There, when I click it, I'll see a lock in the corner. To unlock it, you click the lock and unlock it. Now I can move it around again. So I'll do that again, just click and lock it. I'll lock it in place, and that way people can't move your stuff around. What if you wanted to have 2 cougars and 1 wolverine? Well, I could resize it so I can fit it on just perfectly. It has a clone tool. Clone is like copy and paste all in one step. There. So I've got 2 cougars, and it even shows you the keyboard shortcuts if you're using. I'm using a PC, so if I hold Control and tap D on this rather than doing that, I should get. Let's try that again. Control D. There. So I've got another cougar picture. Control D, and you can clone it as many times as you like. If you don't like it, you can click it and hit the X, or just press delete on your keyboard and they go away. So I'm just clicking it and using the red X so I get back to 1 cougar. There we go. We got. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm trying to drag this picture and I can't. Why? Because it's locked. So that's a good thing. Sometimes you don't want people dragging your content around, especially if you have students up at the board and they have to move something, and you don't want them to move something. Okay? The other thing you may notice is that if you put a picture over a picture, one will always be in front of the other. If you want to change their order, that's also in this menu. Order is like layer, so I can send it all the way to the back, which means behind everything. And if it's in the back and you want it back in the front, just go back to order and bring it to the front. So it'll allow you to do that. So you can see my words here. I've got, maybe I want to send it back behind my words. I can send it backward. That just means 1 layer. Send it to the back is all the way behind all elements on the page. And you can see I did that and nothing happened because I've got to send it backward a few times probably to get the text to come up. And you can have text right over top of your pictures if you want. But it's hard to read. Oh, this one's okay down in the bottom corner if I resize it a little bit. There we go. So you can actually have the picture or the word as part of the picture. What if you wanted the text to go with the picture every time? There is a function where you can group things together. So if I hold the control, or if you're using a Mac, it's command. If you hold the control key or the command key and you click on elements, you'll see they all become selected every time you click. I'm going to click once to remove that. I just want the cougar picture, which I clicked on, and then I hold control and I click cougar. And then if I go to any menu, I can group them together, or hold control and tap G for group. Now when I move it, the word cougar is stapled to the picture of the cougar. I'll do that again for the wolverine. I click it, I hold control, I click the second object or text, and I can hold control and tap the letter G, or I can go to either one of these drop down menus, doesn't matter, and group it. That way you're not constantly trying to shuffle things around your design. That's quite a bit for now, so I think I'll pause the video here and stay tuned for part 2. I'm just going to delete this page. Oh yeah, to delete a page, you just click it and either press delete on your keyboard or pull up the menu and delete the page. I'm going to press delete on my keyboard. There we go. Hope this was interesting. Thanks for watching.